Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So although sick, I'm still here to share this bit with you guys. So today we're going to be talking about how I use my planner, how I use my monthly calendar, how I use different apps and such to let us know that it's safe to make a debt payment. So as you guys know, we are on a debt freedom journey, which means that we're actively working to pay off debt, and we're putting the vast majority of our income every month towards debt. But here's the thing about me and the thing about us. We only pay off debt when it feels right. If it doesn't really feel right, then we won't make the payment, because there have just been experiences where I'm just like, oh, I'm so glad we didn't make that payment then, or, you know, I'm happy we made that payment then. There are just times in our life where that feeling has presented itself, and I've kind of gone with the gut instinct. But moreover, we do try to put about $3,500 to $4,000 towards debt each month in an effort to pay off my husband's $30,000 of student loan debt by August, and we started that in January. So I was actually doing some of these numbers in my head, and I was like, oh, you could tell that I was sick when I just did that. I was like, this probably would make a good video, and so, because I'm still going to be sick by the time that this payment is made, I figured I would go ahead and share with you guys what it is that I was thinking about and what was going through my head, because I want to put this video out before we actually make a debt payment. So if you're watching this, I have a live video scheduled for Friday, April the 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we have been documenting our journey of paying off debt here on YouTube. We could totally just pay off this debt in, like, not secret, I would tell you guys, but, like, not broadcasting it. But I like having it to, like, look back on, and I don't know, maybe people look at it for inspiration. So anyway, all of that to say that, what's today? Paid. Not paid. So today is actually Monday, the 22nd. And again, I have scheduled that debt payment for the 26th. And we are going to be, I'm just going to share with you guys my process behind doing it. So an easy way to combat doing all of this extra stuff that I'm about to show you is to just pay off debt maybe on a more frequent basis, but we put a large payment towards debt each month. And the reason why we do that is because we try to knock out entire groups and entire loans. We're paying off my husband's student loans. They're not consolidated. They're broken down into many different groups and loans. And so we get satisfaction by paying them off in groups. I don't know what it is. That's just what we've always done when as we've been paying off debt. So anywho, we are actually going to be making March's payment, because I'm going to tell y'all, I was out of town on the girls trip, and then I don't know what I was doing this weekend, but then we were gone this weekend, and we just haven't made the payment. But we have the money. We could make it today, but I'm going to wait, and I'm going to tell you why. So let's start here, and we might be doing a lot of flip-flopping. So let's start here. We'll call it a debt payoff plan. So again, today is 4/22. So currently in our main checking account, we have X amount of money, and then in our secondary checking account, we have, oh man, that's smeared, a certain amount of money. And then we're going to do pending Etsy, and then we're going to do pending Shay's job, which I never put apostrophe S. So I say it like that, but I just put it, I don't know, I just like it like that. I don't like pronunciate like commas and apostrophes and stuff that will, I mean, I use them, but I don't know, they just bother me. Anyway, moving on. So what I'm going to do right now, and I'm kind of walking y'all through this, but I want to put this on paper because trying to make sense of it in my head and kind of going back and forth between my calculator app and my bank accounts and all of that is quite annoying. So I'm currently in our main checking account, which is the account that we use to pay bills. And currently there is $1,490. It's really $1,489.64, but I use rounded numbers when calculating debt payments and such. So in our secondary account, we have $1,140. More than that, but I'm rounding it down. And then I'm about to get paid today from Etsy, and the payment should have been sent at the time that we're speaking, and the payment should be, oh, it's sent. The payment was sent for, rounded number, $867. Now, what I like to do is we keep all of our money outside of our savings account. Like, the savings account is its own separate thing. We don't go into that to pay off debt. We have, but it hasn't been that much, maybe like $200 we've transferred to cover a debt payment or something like that. We leave that alone because that's the whole purpose of having a savings account, and we're not interested in, you know, you don't want to be trying to pay off debt and using all of your money to do so, because what happens if you need money to cover a cost of something, you may have to go further into debt or, you know, swipe your credit card or whatever if you don't have the cash money to cover these costs. I will tell you, we have medical bills that we need to pay, which I'm counting those as debts, but we'll pay those from our savings account. And then we have speeding tickets that we need to pay, and all of those will come from our savings account. So I'm not considering those, although those are, you know, some bills that have come up in the past month, and don't get me started on that because I went to the doctor literally, I think it was like December, and I'm just getting the bill and I'm having to pay the vast majority of the bill. Like, my insurance is covering like 1/4 of it. That's annoying. But anyway, so if we stop here and we add up what we have going on, we have 1490 plus 1140 plus 867. We have $3,497. Now, from my job, I will get paid a certain amount of money, and that I'm not including that here. It doesn't need to be included because that is money that I will show you. That will be here. And that has to stay in the account. It can't go anywhere because that has to pay that bill. It has to pay that bill. It has to pay for my personal trainer bill, and it has to pay for us to live off of. And whatever is left in that account, we will roll over to May, and it will start paying for some of those early bills. Now, since we're here, I will get paid from Etsy again next week. I have no earthly idea how much that's going to be. At the current rate, I haven't made any money that's going to contribute to this payday because I just got paid everything that was in my account on today. And so I don't know, like, I have to wait until purchases are made, and then that's when my account starts to, you know, build up, and then I get that payout on the 29th. I have no earthly clue right now. If I had to guess, I did do a new release, so I would say it might be maybe like $300, $400, $500, somewhere in between there. I rarely get anything over like it's normally about 500 every week. So I'm not really sure what that's going to be, but whatever it is, well, I can't count on it because I don't have it. So that's the first thing. And then whatever it is, it will also roll over. Whatever is left, any money that's paid this week, well, from here up until the end of the month, will stay in the account and we'll use it to live off of, to buy groceries and things like that. And then it will roll over into May, like I mentioned. So we're not including that in our math. We're not including that because that's non-existent. And then my husband's payday, which will be, technically it'll probably be Saturday because he gets paid 2 days early with Chime, but it probably won't hit on the 28th. So it's either the 29th or the 27th. That will go to our savings account. And then that money from that savings account, we will proceed with paying off the medical bills and the speeding tickets. So we're not including that. We wouldn't include that either way because that's not money that we use to pay off debt. So right now, basically what I'm saying is right now is all the money that we're going to have to be able to pay off debt safely. Of course, if I ever made a mistake or anything like that, if I overpaid or whatever, we would just pull the money from savings and that be that. Also, I'm expecting a few other paydays from some affiliate marketing. I'm expecting a very large check actually, which if that check comes between now and the end of the month, we will use it to pay off that small loan because he has one small loan that we need to get rid of. But anyway, this is how I do this. I know that the reason why I don't pay, I say it's easier to pay off debt weekly or that you might benefit from doing that. But we were trying that before, and that was even scarier than this. So I said, I'm okay to pay a few more cents in interest fees and whatnot in an effort to not overpay or overextend or stress myself out trying to make debt payments. Because obviously it makes the most sense to pay off the debt as quickly as you can so you don't have to end up paying more because of interest and all of that. But that was a way that we once used to do it. I mean, I don't know that it didn't really work out any better than this is working out. So this is what I'm committed to. This is what we do. I'm just explaining the process. So again, I'm not going to include that or any of the other coinage because it doesn't matter. So that leaves, like I said, $3,500. So when I went into my husband's student loan account, I went to look at the debt that we're supposed to be paying off, and Group B, the outstanding, I can show you, I just took a screenshot. The outstanding balance is $3,649.87. So as you can see, this is a little more. So what's going to happen is we're going to take a few $100s, which let's actually do that math. 3,649.87 minus, that's not going to be the exact number because I'm using a rounded number, but essentially 153. 153 is the difference. Sometimes I do this on a scrap piece of paper, or sometimes I'll do it in my planner. So that's why you don't really see if it's in my planner, because I'll do it like on a scrap piece of paper, on a little sticky note or something like that, and just do away with it. That's when I don't feel like getting up to get my planner, typically. So basically, in order to pay off Group B, we're going to need to find 153. And again, like I mentioned, this will be a payday on Thursday, so I feel safe enough to take $153 from that paycheck and put it with this debt payment in an effort to pay off Group B. And that's because it's not that much. If it was like, let's say it was like $500, I wouldn't do it. I'm only willing to do it because it's $153. That's not going to really matter a whole lot because all of that affiliate marketing income typically starts coming in at some point throughout this time. And like I said, I am still banking on a payment. I'm at least hopefully going to make $153 from Etsy next week. It's not guaranteed, but I mean, just going off of the past, then I think the lowest has been like $200 or something. So I'm feeling pretty confident in that area. Otherwise, I would abort mission. So anyway, this is the plan to pay off Group B. Let me get a highlighter, which, no, I'm not, because I don't feel like getting up. Do I have to get up? No, I don't. Let me get a highlighter, because I want to, oh, I wonder if I have a purple one. That's probably extra, but I want to highlight a few things here. And this is how I budget. This is what makes sense for me. All those Excel worksheets and stuff, that stuff doesn't. It doesn't even register with my brain. This is how I know that it doesn't work for me. So anyway, I just wanted to share this process with you guys. It's kind of like behind the scenes insight. I'm not encouraging anybody to do things my way. You have to do whatever works for you. Again, like I said, there are really only two methods to paying down debt, and that is smaller payments or larger payments, or a lump sum also. If you come up on a lot of money, then you can pay off your debt in one large lump sum. But otherwise, you know, we could be doing like $1,000 a week, $500 a week, $700 a week, which will be too annoying, too much. It will be too much just checking in, too much calculating. It would just be too much, because it was once too much. I used to stress myself out, and I'm not doing it anymore. I will just pay the extra cents, and that's just a decision that we have made. Again, I'm not encouraging anybody, just showing you guys what happens behind the scenes. So, like I said, this is good information for me to see, because that'll let me know what's what. Yep. Also, another thing that could happen is we could spend a little money. But if I'm being honest, between now and Thursday, we're not going to spend that much money. I am picking up some meals tomorrow. We have meals prepared for us. And then I have a work lunch on the 24th. Might need gas, but it's not going to be that much. I mean, at most, which would be a real stretch, before Friday, we will spend like, well, really before Thursday. Because again, that's money for us to live on. You know, that's what that's for us to survive. So really, we just need to make it a few days. And really, I get paid Wednesday night. So I'm not worried at all about any money that we might spend between now and Thursday or Friday or anything like that. So I know this video was really long. That was not my intentions, but I did want to share this information with you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you will be checking in on Friday. I do keep those replays up so you can check out that video at any point. I try to make the video short, but sometimes that doesn't really happen. So anyway, the replay will be up. Again, we are going live Friday, April the 26th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.